KMAC rivals meet for the second time this season. Separated by 7 miles, it is Northmor and Mount Gilead, both teams on the wrong end of a losing streak, looking to get the win against their rival. We have Mount Gilead taking on Northmor at the Castle, and it's coming your way live and free on your smartphone, PC, TV, tablet, whatever smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 20.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Good evening, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the castle on the campus of Northmor High School in North Bloomfield Township, Ohio, for tonight's KMAC rivalry matchup between 6 and 7 Mount Gilead and 7 and 7 Northmor. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside Hayden Gray. And Hayden, two rivals on their losing ways, you could say. Mount Gilead dropped 4 of their last 5. Northmor's dropped 3 of their last 5. Two teams in desperate need of a win to get back on track.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, the first time these two teams met this season, we actually caught the back half of that game coming home from another game on the radio together, and we're a bit surprised, you know, that they went back and forth, and Northmor had a chance to win that game, kind of dropped the ball on that one, but both teams, as you said, a little bit of a struggle lately. But the KMAC, with the exception of East Knox and Centerburg at the top, still a lot of wiggle room for that third spot in the KMAC, so these two teams competing for that, and we'll see a big win to get on the right half of the second half of conference play.
As we welcome you inside our Scout Construction pregame, this matchup between two rivals, 6-7 Mount Gilead, 7-7 Northmor. The Golden Knights have won 3 of the last 5 meetings. However, on December 14th at Mount Gilead, the Indians got the best of the Golden Knights, 79-70 in overtime. 2 high-scoring squads. In that one, it was a high-scoring affair for 2 teams that usually play good defense.
Yeah, I'm not accustomed to, both teams do score the ball well, but Northmor, just averages over 54 points a game. So that score sticks out to me. But I think that based off their records, too, Northmore's one of those teams that's sneaky good for being 500. And Mount Gilead, obviously, with a competitive win last time against them. So I think it's anyone's best guess tonight. I know the Knights would love to get the better of this game and get a little bit of revenge back of that. But I think we're definitely in for a good one.
Let's take a look at our team spotlights first for the visiting Mount Gilead Indians, brought to you by Scout Construction. Head coach Dan Strasser, 6-7, 4-4 in the MOAC. Last year they were 7-15, 5-7. They fell in a sectional final to Johnstown Monroe, 85-35. They've lost 4 of their last 5. And this team, offensively, 51.8 points per game, but they give up 57.8. And it's the defense that they need to really straighten up if they want to get back on the winning track.
Yeah, they need to defensively lock down the scores for Northmor tonight, specifically Cass and Bentley. They need to, limit their opportunities and ability to get out in transition and look for those threes, as Northmor likes to do. They don't live and die by it, but they love to take open looks when they get it. So they need to do a good job tonight. We talked about the zone they're going to come out in, so they need to hope that is going to produce some turnovers.
And one of the keys to this Mount Gilead squad is a sophomore. He really excelled on the football field as well for the Indians, and that's Elijah Chafin. Showing out not only on the receiving side of things, but also on the basketball side. 18 points per game, second in the KMAC. 2.6 assists, 1.8 steals per game. He is the cog that gets things running for this offense for Mount Gilead.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that, as you said, he's second in the KMAC. So if Mick Mead wasn't having such a phenomenal year for the Trojans, he'd probably be the leading scorer in the league. So first time for me getting to see Mount Gilead play in person. I'm excited to see what Chafin brings to the table for the Indians.
Yeah, 12 games, second in the KMAC, 6th in assists and steals, and as a freshman, second team all KMAC and honorable mention all Central District. Now it's time to take a look at the home squad, the Golden Knights of Northmor. 7-7, 4-5 in the KMAC. They lost 3 of their last 5 games. 6 of their 7 losses, though, by an average only of 7.7 points, averaging 52.5 points per game. Defense, though, 54.1. And only a couple years ago, this squad only giving up about 39 points per game. So the defense, they need to get that going. Just like for Mount Gilead, Northmor, if they can get the defense up, they have the offensive ability to win some games.
Yeah, like I said, they're one of those teams that I think is sneaky good for what their record displays. They've played some tough non-conference opponents as well. And, we had a chance to talk to head coach Blake Tackett before the game, and just some insight about them is defensively, they, when they really buy into it, they can stop anyone that they want to. It's can they get the offense going to produce that and to, outscore their opponent. They just need to believe in themselves, and I think they give themselves a good shot any night.
Let's take a look real quick at our Northmor player spotlight. And this time it's Max Lauer. You have Grayson Cass, you have Grant Bentley that score the points, but Max Lauer, he's the guy inside. Second in the KMAC in rebounds per game, but he's also got that offensive ability here as of late. 8.2 points per game, 8.3 rebounds, also 1 steal in 14 games. Last year he's only averaging 4.4, so the offense is coming back, and he's even doing a little bit better defensively, and this is what Blake Tackett needs, especially on the inside, a guy that can really shut down the paint. But for right now, we have a special presentation down on the court. Let's take it down there. We'll get to that momentarily as they will recognize Nico Cristo for his All-Ohio finish in wrestling last year. He finished 8th in the state tournament. So we'll get to that in a second as we now throw it down there.
Individual and wrestler, Nico Cristo. Nico has amassed 129 wins, 72 pins up to this point in his career, with a bunch of the senior years still up to go. Nico is a 3-time state qualifier, and in 2021 he placed 8th at the state at 152 pounds, earning him a place on the Northmor High School Hall of Fame. On top of all that, Nico has also been voted the senior captain this year and is a true leader on and off the wrestling mat. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating Hall of Fame inductee Nico Cristo.
So congratulations to Nico, somebody that you saw.
Yeah.
We did some wrestling matches here at Northmor last season, and
saw him recently over at the Gorman in Mansfield when we had coverage of that. So congratulations to him.
But right now we're going to send things down to the floor for the playing of our the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem. Now that we've honored America, let's return to the Scout Construction pregame and take a look at our keys to the game. And let's take a look first at Mount Gilead's keys. Mine Hayden, push the pace. This is a team that likes to get out in transition, take it to the hole, and for the likes of Eliza Chafin, they like to get to the line to shoot free throws and get you into foul trouble. So pushing the pace, getting Northmor off its game and getting them into foul trouble. And yours, the height advantage.
Yeah, you know, Northmor, they've got a lot of length, height not so much. They do have Armos and Lauer, which provide a little bit of height for them, but Mount Gilead has 3 guys in the top 3 in rebounding in the KMAC, so they just need to take advantage of the fact that they do have that inch advantage a little bit tonight, crash those boards hard, get some second chance looks.
And now let's take a look at the Golden Knights' keys to the game. Mine, for those Ted Lasso fans, be a goldfish. If you do turn it over, have that 10-second memory. Forget about it and get back to playing your game, because we saw in that East Knox game, 1 turnover turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 5, and that's what really hurt them against the Bulldogs. And in most of those close losses is the ability, that quicksand of turning it over a couple times and turning that into multiple. And then yours, balance.
Yeah, they need to find some more balance tonight. You know, if 2 guys can get the job done and it translates to success, fantastic. But I would like to see them get more involved than just Cass and Grant Bentley tonight. You know, that combo is averaging almost 30 points a game together of the 54 that they average. But maybe, you know, you get Mariotti or Lauer out there tonight.
Now let's take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Scout Construction. Chafin, Butterman, Owen High, Carter Kennan, and Quade Harris. All these guys have littered these stats columns for the KMAC Top 10 in multiple categories. And then for the home-standing Golden Knights, led by Cass and Bentley, both double-digit scoring. Max Lauer there, 8 rebounds per game. Logan Mariotti also leading in steals, one of the top 5 in steals. And then you have Andrew Armrose, too, a guy that gives you 110% every time. But we are underway as we conclude the Scout Construction pregame. Golden Knights with possession. Cass, right side. Gets it to Mariotti, top of the key. He'll drive it into the lane. Pull-up jumper, in and out. Offensive rebound, though. Max Lauer put back good. Golden Knights on the board first.
And that's exactly what they need to get out of him. He's a workhorse in the paint, and that gets him a nice putback, too.
2-0 Knights. Mount Gilead now with its first possession. Chafin, left side to Carter Kennan. Dribbles to the top of the key. He'll try to take it into the hole. Guarded by Bentley. Out left side 3. Off the rim, no good. Bounces out of bounds. It'll go to the Golden Knights. Take a look at the rebound by Lauer on the Park National Bank replay. Just good positioning by him to get the putback and the score. Ball inbounded to Mariotti. A light man-to-man full court there. Bentley goes baseline, kicks it back out to Cass. Double fake on the 3, gets over to Mariotti, quickly inside to Lauer, but a little too strong, out of bounds. First turnover, ball back to Mount Gilead as we welcome everybody watching live and free on Facebook and YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out and we'll shout you out. Kennan gets it across the timeline as we are just over a minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To the hole, scores it.
That was a tough take, a nice job to dodge Max Lauer and still get it up over the long arms of Mariotti.
Butterman gets the bucket, it's 2-all. Lauer in the paint, post move. Too strong though, rebound to Mount Gilead, and they'll clear it out.
Mount Gilead definitely wants to move that ball quick. They like to get out into transition and get the ball moving quick, but then it can do that. It can result in turnovers.
Another turnover by Mount Gilead. And they will give it up. Just 2 minutes gone by.
And what a nice take from Grayson Cass. He, just put his head down there from the top of the key, determined to take that one in and banked it off the glass.
And he gets the steal. Cass into the lane, puts it up. Not enough, but Grant Bentley is there for the putback. It doesn't go, though. Lauer with an offensive rebound. Northmor will get another possession. Pass into Lauer. Layup. Good and one.
And that's a beautiful decision there from Logan Mariotti. Just a nice way to find your teammate there for the open look. So you take a look at the Park National Bank replay. Lauer able to finish and draw the foul.
So to break that all down, Cass got the steal, took it up, hit the bottom of the backboard. Lauer gets the rebound, puts it up, goes in and out. Bentley gets the rebound. He misses, comes back out, and they set up for the bucket. And Lauer has a chance to finish the and one, but he cannot. And the rebound comes out to Mount Gilead.
And Cass is actually going to exit the game quickly. Looked like he had a little bit of blood trickling down the cheek, so nothing major. He will be back once that gets cleaned up.
Mariotti's going to be called for the foul on the other end. His first. That foul against Lauer was against Quade Harris. Cass also working on a hip injury that hurt him in the East Knox game. He had limited time. Bentley with the block. And he forces the turnover. As you take a look at the replay, got all ball there and forces Harris to turn it over for the third time for Mount Gilead.
A great start for the Golden Knights defensively. They are not backing down from any matchup they have out there on the court.
Griffin Workman now into the game for the Golden Knights. Bentley trying to go baseline, and Butterman's going to foul him. His first, team's second. Inbounds to Benfley. Right side, Mariotti's going to try a three. Off the back iron, offensive rebound, Workman. He puts it back up. Too strong. Mount Gilead's going to be able to clear it out.
Yeah, struggling to finish in the paint so far, so good news for the Indians. They just need to capitalize and cut down on those turnovers.
Kennan, tough shot, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they say last touched by the Golden Knights. It'll stay with Mount Gilead here. Coming up on the midway point of quarter number 1, 6-2 Golden Knights. Kind of a 180 of the last game that went 79-70. It's only 6-2 here, 4 minutes in. Butterman looking to drive. Armros on him, kicks it out. 3 in the air by Owen Hyde, no good. Rebound to Grant Bentley. Now to Workman across the timeline quickly. Kicks it left side. Mariotti, another open 3. Swish. Timeout. Mount Gilead and the Golden Knights with a 9-2 lead. As you look, nobody stuck on Mariotti, and he has the ability to hit the shot from the outside, as you just saw there. Good start for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, that was about third or fourth attempt he's had, and in previous games we know that he can nail those shots, so it was just a matter of time before he got one to fall, and if they can start doing that, Trav, they're putting themselves in a good position.
As you take a look at head coach Blade Tackett in his second season. A win tonight would double their win total from last year with some games in hand, looking to stay above 500. And, every win now helps your seeding for the district tournament. And a game against a fellow district opponent here in Mount Gilead would help them a lot.
Yeah, those conference games, and especially the district game, like you said, those help come seeding time. So one they definitely want to get back here tonight.
Tough shot by Butterman, no good. Back come the Golden Knights. Workman, right side to Mariotti. Ball fakes it, takes it to the hole. Nice dish off the Lauer, but that's going to be a charge. Take a look at the replay one more time. And yeah, it lowered the shoulder. That'll be Mariotti's second foul.
Yeah, unfortunate for him. After hitting that big 3, gonna have to sit, but the right decision was 4 minutes to go in the first quarter still.
Cass able to check back in after getting stitched up or bandaged up. Caleb Chenier checking in. Hunter Falk as well for the Golden Knights. Under 4 to play here, opening quarter, 9-2 Knights. Kennan, top of the key. Looks to drive right behind the back into the lane, pulls it back out. Golden Knights with a suffocating man-to-man thus far. Straightaway 3 by Chafin, in and out. Rebound bounced around, taken by Armros.
Yeah, that one looked good by Chafin, but it just got to go ahead and take a rim out, and Northmor have a chance to put this up to double digits.
Armros looks to drive, gets it to Chenier. Deep 3 by Chenier, yes! Caleb Chenier. Off the bench and into the scorebook, it's 12-2.
Sent this up to a 10-point game, and another steal from Cass as he comes back into the game.
Into the lane, ball fake, puts it up. No good, though. Rebound to Mount Gilead.
So a couple of missed opportunities when they've had those transition opportunities after turnovers. Still hold a nice lead, but Coach Blade Tackett would love to have those fall for the Knights.
Chafin, he's going to try a deep 3 off the iron, top of the backboard, and into the hands of Andrew Armros.
The shooting woes continue for the Indians,
and Coach Tackett going to get a timeout. As we take a look at the replay, Chenier about 3 feet behind the line, nothing but net. and it's because Northmore's been able to set up, get their feet set, have the time to take those shots. They've been able to hit 2 threes already, and both of them a couple feet from behind the arc.
Yeah, I think Mount Gilead's definitely got to respect that three-point game for Northmore now. You know, they had an opportunity to see them earlier this year and decided to still give a little bit of space to those shooters tonight. So if Northmore can continue to get those to fall, it'd be excellent for them.
Grant Bentley will check back in. Once again, we'll welcome everybody watching tonight. Corinne, Kimberly, Angie, Jeremy, Jack. Welcome in on this snowy evening. Nice backdoor cut to Bentley. Bucket goes. He's on the board. 5 Golden Knights have scored here early on. They lead 14-2 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yes, the balance is working tonight. All these guys on their game and getting into that scorebook.
Kennan backs it towards the timeline as they start their offense. Tries to drive in, cut off by Hunter Falk. Now to Butterman. He tries to go in and is cut off. Chafin now will drive, but they're going to get a block call on Grayson Cass. Take a look at one more backdoor cut replay of that bucket. Cass third in the KMAC in assists per game, 2.9. And he's almost at that number already here in the first quarter. Open three for Kennan. Airballs it. Rebound to Chenier. Lauer takes it into the paint, puts it up. Off the front iron. No, just a little too short, but he gets the steal. Put back good.
Good recovery from Lauer there. You know, the ability to finish for the Knights tonight has been a bit rough, but good second chance putback from him.
Lauer with 6 at 16-2 as we go up to 60 seconds left in the quarter. Left side, Chafin for 3. They finally hit.
Yeah, it's a big bucket for them under a minute to go. They needed that one.
That was actually Kennan that hit the 3. Mount Gilead now with a chance to cut in more, but they turn it over. Lauer with the steal, gets it to Cass, and we've seen this before with about 45 seconds. Northmore not afraid to run the clock out, and in this situation, this is perfect. Up 11 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
Mount Gilead finally hits a shot. Sorry, Hayden.
No,
but,
you're good.
You know, if you take it down, they could cut some momentum off, especially if you can get a bucket here at the end.
Yeah, you really like where you're at if you're Coach Tackett here, and you're confident in just kind of holding for that last shot with that double-digit lead.
Gets it back to Cass with 13 seconds, and he's going to get bumped. That's going to go against Kennan. His first. So with 11.4, no harm, no foul there. Northmore now will inbound and start the last play here of the quarter.
And they typically do like to look for a three-pointer.
Folk, it gets deflected and then off the backboard. 1 second. Chafin puts it up, almost goes. But that's it for the end of the first quarter. Your score after 1. Northmore 16, Mount Gilead 5. You're watching Boys High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, Craftsman, Dog Dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
One quarter down, and the Golden Knights of Northmor up by 11 on their rival Mount Gilead, 16-5, and Mount Gilead turns it over to start. Right into the hands of Chenier, gets it back out. Cass is going to try a straightaway three. Yes!
Bang.
Bang! Exactly. Cass with 5. It's 19-5. Quickly the other end. Butterman's going to try to go up. He'll get fouled and we'll go to the lines. We take a look at the Park National Bank replay. Straightaway three. 3 Golden Knights with a triple so far. But going back to Mount Gilead's keys, they need to do this more. They need to take it to the hole, get to the line. That's what's going to help them get back into this game.
Yeah, neither squad particularly strong from the free throw line, but any night can change that. So Mount Gilead's got to find ways to get buckets at some point, because you don't want to let that slip to, 15, 20-point lead in the first half.
Mount Gilead and Northmor at the bottom of the KMAC. Indians shooting 59.9%, while the Golden Knights shooting 53.6%. Bentley gets in on the action.
Northmor getting everything that they want from the field tonight and behind that three-point perimeter. 4th
Golden Knight with a 3 here. So that's deflected out of bounds, and everything going Northmor's way here thus far. The lone stat against the Golden Knights right now, Cass and Mariotti both with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's the biggest con to their game so far through 1.
Butterman, top of the key, kicks it right side. That's Chapman.
And Mount Gilead really struggling to get any game going in the paint tonight. That's a big credit to the Knights defense, really cutting off those passing lanes.
Carter Kennan hits another 3.
Which makes that shot all the more important for them.
Left side, Chenier, he will try a 3. He hits!
I was a little chilly when I came in, Travis, but I'm starting to heat up.
Chenier with 6 points. It's 25-9. Chapman into the lane. Deflection out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Knights. So we take a look at the wrong replay I brought up, but it was of a 3, was just the wrong one right there. Mount Gilead will look to inbounds this. They do. Butterman goes in the lane, collapsed down though by 4 Golden Knights. Deflected away, but saved right back into the hands of Mount Gilead. And then we're going to get a foul on a swipe. That'll go against Chenier, his first. Team's 5th.
Yeah, I think just looking to limit those fouls, you wouldn't like to give the Indians the 1-and-1 too early here in the second quarter, so we'll see if the physicality gets taken down just a bit here.
Rowan Fitzpatrick with it, gets it over to Chafin. Crosses over, gets into the lane, bumped a little bit, hands it off to Chapman. Chapman will try the drive, gets stopped. Now Butterman will take it in, tough bucket.
Yeah, good finish from Butterman there. It's difficult when the lane opens up so quickly. You think they've got to be there somewhere, just able to keep composure and finish that one.
Skip past the Chenier, fakes the 3, gets double team, gets over to Armros. Armros in the corner, back out to Chenier, now to Workman. Workman gets it stripped, but Fitzpatrick goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Knights, but that was good effort. If you take a look at the bucket by Butterman, really tough. Muscled his way in there to get it.
I think Mount Gilead starting to wake up a little bit, intensity coming out a little bit stronger here in the last minute or so. I think they just started off a bit sluggish early in this one.
Once again, we want to welcome everybody watching live and free on Facebook, and I know Hayden has a couple fans out there.
Yeah, give a shout out to, I see my niece Remington is watching tonight, and a Lucas Cub, so if she gets too bored of hearing my voice, she can go on over to our other game and watch Lucas going on tonight against the Crestview Cougars.
Armros for 3 off the back iron, rebound, fought for and taken out by Mount Gilead. Back they come, Butterman, gonna get bumped. So that's the 6th foul against Northmor. Indians will be in the bonus the rest of the way. That's Armros' first. Also want to give a shout out to Cindy Ilf. Go Knights from Columbus, Ohio. And that's airballed and taken out by the Golden Knights. Armros gets it over the Cass. Under 5 minutes left in the half. 14-point Golden Knight lead. Mariotti works it around. Cass, open look for 3. Yes.
When you give Grayson Cass that much space, you know, more often than not, he's going to knock that one down and going to warrant another Mount Gilead timeout, Trev.
Open looks for 3, and the Golden Knights have cashed in so far. They lead 28-11 here early on.
And I think for me personally, this is one of the most dominating first halves I've seen them play. They're playing together out there tonight. Obviously, those three-pointers falling was a huge perk to that, but great play from them here so far.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody watching in. Denise, hello from Florida. Go Mount Gilead Indians. A lot warmer down there right now
we always
than it is
have
up
those
here.
Florida viewers that make me a little bit more jealous of this cold, but nice for hearing about the warm weather you're having.
Terry Fisher, thank you, OH Report, for letting me follow my alma mater, Northmor from Orlando, Florida.
Florida again.
Great first quarter nights. Terry, I have family living in Sanford, not too far from you. So welcome. And once again, enjoy the weather. It's probably about 60 degrees down there right now, which is a lot nicer than the 25 degrees it's up here. But hey, it's winter. Finally got some snow, I guess you could say that.
It's exciting.
Kids had the day off, but you know, us at the OH Report, we don't have days off. We want to work. We want to show you these games live and free, and it's our pleasure to bring you this rivalry matchup tonight. Mount Gilead looking to get back into this one. Chafin. And they're going to get Cass with his third. That's tough because he extended the arm there. Take a look at the replay one more time.
I am absolutely blown away at that one, to be quite honest. I know there was a little bit of a reach from Cass, but as you said, that extension from opposition, not sure.
Yeah, that one was missed. Nonetheless, Chafin able to work his way back to the line. And he will get the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get another one, and that'll sit Cass down for the final, probably for the final 4:35. That's Chafin's first point of the night. Chafin coming in, averaging 18 points per game, second only behind Mick Mead at Centerburg. And he's the guy you want to get to the line for free throws.
Yeah, it's exciting for Mount Gilead, too, that he's just a sophomore. It's, you know, a bright future ahead for him.
Workman will come back in for Cass. He's trapped, gets it to Lauer. Left side, Mariotti, ball fake, takes it into the lane, layup shot, no good. Lauer's there, though, works his way up, he misses. Rebound bounced out of bounds, and it will go to Mount Gilead.
Again, another missed opportunity. I think the Knights could even be more in the 34, 36-point range if they get some of those second chance points back, but the effort is still there of crashing those boards.
Checking in for the Golden Knights, freshman Jackson Winger. We saw him in East Knox getting some looks now on this squad here in the last couple of games because of the injury due to Grayson Cass, and now because of foul trouble, he'll get in. Nice move there by Butterman. He leads the team with 7 points, and it's a 13-point game as we go under 4 minutes left in the half. Wenger gets it over to Bentley, kicks it over Falk. Now the Mariotti for 3. Yes! Teardrops that one in. It's 31-15. Quickly on the other end, Butterman. Gets it back out to Chafin. Offensive foul. That time they did get him.
Yeah, a bit of a make-up call there.
I understand why he wrapped the arm around. If he doesn't do that, he didn't even need to. If he doesn't wrap the arm around, it's not going to be a foul, and he'll get to the line. But they will get him for the foul, but Northmore's going to turn it right back over as Falk steps over the line on the inbounds. 3:31 left. That was a lot that happened there in the last couple seconds.
Quick transition.
And I understand your reasoning on what you thought might not have been a foul, but thanks to the good old instant replay, you could understand why. That ball missed. Max Lauer once again able to get the rebound, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's close to his average of 8 rebounds per game already. He has dominated the paint thus far on both sides.
Yeah, he's been really active offensively and defensively, crashing the boards, and would probably have over 10 points if some of those layups or second chance looks have gone in.
31-15 Golden Knights, but you know this is a Mount Gilead squad. They can score in bunches, especially if Chafin starts going on the offensive end. So far from over. I mean, it's only the second quarter as well. I mean, none of these games are decided in the second quarter. That foul is going to be on the floor. Tough bucket could have been made there by Falk, but Chafin got him early on. That'll be his second, only the fourth or the fifth team foul. They'll have one more to get before Northmor goes to the line. Owen High checks back in. Chafin will sit down, maybe for at least a couple minutes, maybe for the rest of the half, so he doesn't get that third foul like Cass. Bentley, mid-range jumper off the back iron, rebound to Butterman. 31-15, coming up on 2.5 left in the half. Make sure to stay tuned for the Scout Construction halftime. We'll have stats analysis and much more in about 2 minutes, 25 seconds of game time. Butterman for 3. Off the front iron, rebound to Wenger. Wenger, left side. Mariotti open for 3. Off the back iron. Chenier there with the offensive rebound. The 6th by the Golden Knights. Bentley tried another one, missed. And back comes Mount Gilead. Pull-up jumper by Kennan, swish. Sweet shot by him. He has 8 points. It's 31-17.
Yeah, that was a great look. That stroke was just phenomenal coming off a transition. You know, he just kind of took it coast to coast, and I think that's important for them to not freak out. You know, you can't take this 14 points away all at once, so just get what you can here in the rest of the second quarter.
Butterman and Kennan both in the top 10 in KMAC scoring. They're the main scorers other than Chafin's 2 points. 8 for Kennan, 7 for Butterman, as the Golden Knights are going to run some clock as we go under 90 seconds left in the half. Wenger gets it to Chenier. Pulls up jumper from just inside the free throw line, too strong. Mount Gilead with the rebound coming back out. Butterman to the lane, takes it and scores. Nice take by him to avoid the charge. 31-19, it's a 12-point game as we hit 60 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, I think the Knights would like to run as much of this final minute down as they can. Don't want their lead to deplete any more than it has here.
And like the East Knox game, this is a glimpse of the future of Northmor basketball. Other than Mariotti, who will be graduating, the 4 others on the court are who you will see play a lot of time for the Golden Knights coming next year. Also Hunter Falk as well. As that's a foul. That's the final foul to give by Mount Gilead. That's going to go against Fitzpatrick, his first team 6th. So if Northmore is able to draw a foul here in the next 38 seconds, they'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Mariotti will check out. So now you do see 5 players that you will see next year for the Golden Knights on the court.
And 3 of those 5 guys have 6 or more points, so you
nice
like to
pass
see that.
Inside. Wenger, layup good.
Big pass from the freshman.
Chenier to Wenger. And Mount Gilead with a chance to answer here before the break. Coming up on 13 seconds left. Thrown away, though. Golden Knights will get another opportunity. The 9th turnover by Mount Gilead. $10.5 left.
Three here would put them up by 17.
Wenger, 7 seconds across the timeline, gets it to Bentley. 5 seconds, now to Folk. Back to Bentley, 3, pull-up jumper at the buzzer, no good. Chenier with the rebound, but it's after the horn, and that's gonna be it for the first half. Your score after 16 minutes of play, Northmor 33, Mount Gilead 19. We'll take a break and be back with the Scout Construction halftime right after this. You're watching Boys High School Hoops, KMAC style, live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
It is halftime here at the Castle with your score after 16 minutes. Northmor leading Mount Gilead 33-19. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray here at the Castle as we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by Scout Construction. And the name of the game has been threes. Northmor 13 made field goals. 7 of them, over 50% of their made field goals have come from beyond the arc. 15-11 out-rebounding percentage, but the main key to that is 7 of those 15 rebounds have been on the offensive glass, most of those by Max Lauer. Main reason that they had this lead. Fouls 7 to 6. Little bit of foul trouble both sides, but nothing bad. And then turnovers. The Golden Knights have done a very good job not turning the ball over 3, while Mount Gilead hasn't been taking care of the ball. They turned it over 9 times. Mount Gilead 3 of 4 from the line. Northmor hasn't attempted a free throw yet, but what stands out to you on this, Hayden?
I think those three-pointers obviously stand out to me because those 7 3-pointers for them are outscoring Mount Gilead as a team. So when Northmor gets those three-pointers flowing and they get hot, they often find a lot of success comes with that. And I think, we talked about the play from Max Lauer has been phenomenal. I think he's going to be well over season at, his per-game average after that first half, and well so at the end of the game. And I think if he continues to play this way and they continue to play together, I'm seeing a lot of chemistry tonight. And Mount Gilead on the other side, I think they need to come together a little bit more, get some more opportunities in the paint.
Let's take a look at some individual scoring. First, for the Indians of Mount Gilead, Paul Butterman leads the team with 9 points. Carter Kennan with 8. Elijah Chafin with 2, and that is it so far for Mount Gilead. For the Golden Knights, though, balance is the name of the game. Grayson Cass leads the way with 8 points. Logan Mariotti, Max Lauer both with 6. Caleb Chenier with 6 as well. Grant Bentley with 5. Jackson Wenger with 2. Golden Knights 16-5 in the first quarter. (17-14) Golden Knights in the second for the 33-19 lead. While we have some time, about 3.5 minutes before the start of the second half, let's take a live look in up at Crestview. The Cougars taking on Lucas. Lucas, a team that the Golden Knights will see on the road at Lucas here coming up. So Golden Knight fans, here's a little taste of what you're going to have to see here coming up. Garrett Parlett, Storm Blunchley on the call from the Cougars' den. Let's take you there now.
Gets to that high post area. Owen Barker going to work. A little more barbecue chicken to start off the second half as he's going to head to the free throw line for 2. And Garrett, what do you think that halftime locker room was like with John Kurtz and those boys in red?
I think it was more of a, we can hang with these guys. I don't know if a lot of people thought that Crestview this would even be a 4-point game here at halftime, and I think they did a lot of it without their leading scorer in Owen Barker. And now getting into the free throw line, getting him some opportunities down low, I think is going to be the driving factor for the Cougars to be able to mount this 4-point comeback and get a win.
So quick trip for Owen Barker at the free throw line. Lucas now the other way. Corbin Toms has it. Over to Finello. Crestview in a little bit of a 2-3 zone now, trying to maybe take away some of that three-point shooting as Smolin not going to connect on that one. Jarek Ringler with a rebound. Crestview got an advantage 4-on-5 now for them. Curious decision to bring that one back out. They had the advantage. There were only 4 Lucas defenders back, all 5 Crestview players as Austin Wells gets in the lane, puts one up, a little too soft, won't get it to go. Big rebound by Raymer and a beautiful feed inside to Jarek Ringler and Garrett. A quick 4-0-1 for the Cougars.
Big time rebound right there from Raymer. Just to grab that ball and then pass it down low to Wells, who finished with a layup. I believe that's his first bucket of the night.
Lucas now on offense trying to answer 1-point advantage for them as things have really slowed down here. Logan Toms back up top to Finella. Now in the corner is Smolin. Finella once again. And Garrett, I mean, hey, if they run this all the way down through 2 straight quarters, they're going to win.
I think they're going to try to get some shots at the rim, Storm, but I think they're going a little bit slower than they even were in the first half. So maybe Coach Eisman's seen something that he wanted to slow down even more. As Leinhart gets an easy look at the rim, and that's what it does. A patient team swinging the ball around, finding the perfect shot as they get it to go to add to their advantage.
Yeah, and when there's no shot clock here in the high school league, as Jarek Ringler gets 2 more at the rim, time really isn't of the essence. You really can just go as slow as you want, and
So there you have it from Crestview. Lucas with a 3-point lead in the third quarter, but this has been the Scout Construction halftime. Let's get back to action in about 30 seconds. Golden Knights leading 33-19, and everything has pretty much gone right for this Golden Knights squad thus far, Hayden. 7 threes, limited the turnovers, and they have kept Mount Gilead off the free throw line and out of the paint.
Yeah, I think that, something that we've done occasionally, we did it during football season a little, but if we had to have a key for both teams, I'll say for Mountain Gilead, you need to look at this like it's a new ball game, down 14, win the second half, and obviously that will win you the game. But you got to come back with a fresh slate. You're going to have a deficit, but overcoming that, Travis, what do you think would be the key to finishing out this game for Northmor?
Well, Golden Knights have to do the same thing they've done in the first half. Don't turn the ball over. Stay out of foul trouble and hit some open shots, high percentage shots. Now for Mount Gilead, if you can get Grayson Cass into foul trouble early on, that's going to bring Workman and Wenger back out there. Two decent point guards, but not to the ability of Grayson Cass. That's the first thing. Get to the line. Bentley, tough shot, gets it to fall. So the Golden Knights hit their first shot of the second half. Bentley now with 7. It's 35-19. Straight away. 3, swish. Kennan hits another one. And Mount Gilead with the answer. 11 points for Kennan.
Yeah, he's been the offense for them this evening. And, we talk a lot about Chafin, but not to be forgotten about Kennan getting it done.
Lauer gets into the lane. Reverse layup, yes. Lauer with 8 points. 37-22. Butterman tries the drive, kicks it back out. Kennan now from the elbow. Gets it to Butterman again. Trapped on the baseline. Off the hands and into the hands of Logan Mariotti. A turnover, the 10th for Mount Gilead. Quickly ahead, Cass. Nice pass to Armros. Ball fake, layup good. Armros now onto the score column. It's 39-22.
Those are the plays that excite you as a coach and as a spectator when everyone's, when all cylinders are clicking and everyone's working together. Nice job from Cass there to find Armros.
Great move by Butterman. Somehow squeezed his way past Lauer, gets the layup to fall. So both teams hitting at high percentages here to start the second half.
Yeah, and there's Butterman's 11th point. So Kennan and Butterman accounting for 22 of the Indians' 24 points.
Cass gets it to Mariotti. He'll try to drive in. Now gets back out to Bentley. He will drive to the lane. Armros now fakes the 3. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Knights. So take a look at the nice moves by Paul Butterman. Up and over, kind of Euro step-ish. Legal, though. It's a 15-point game. Lauer with the reach. He'll drive in the lane. Try a post move, get it back out to Bentley. They'll work it around the Cass. Cass will back it out at the urging of head coach Blade Tackett. They'll reset. Mariotti works his way through, and he'll go to the line. Nice take there by Logan Mariotti. That'll be Quade Harris's second foul. And finally, the Golden Knights will have their first free throw attempt of the night.
Yeah, it took a little bit less than 2.5 quarters, but Mariotti's one of those guys that you would like to have taking those first free throws for you.
Hits the first. He now has 7 points. 4 Golden Knights with at least 7 points.
Yeah, you look at the 5 in right now, 8-7, 2-7, 8 on the scoreboard.
Now 3 with 8. You couldn't have asked for a better 2 quarters and a half by Blade Tackett's squad.
No, I think they learned a lot from that game and what happened, what caused them to lose that first one against the Indians, and obviously made some adjustments. So, we talk sometimes about coaching in high school basketball, its importance, and I think they game planned well for this.
Now for Mount Gilead, Northmor has had double-digit leads late in games and have given them up. Butterman with another tough take. He's going to have to keep doing that if they want to stay in this one, but the Golden Knights have given up multiple double-digit leads. Danville forced overtime. The Clearfork game, they squeaked it out, but if Mount Gilead can keep the pace up, maybe wear down Northmor a little bit, they'll have a chance. Golden Knights, first turnover. Butterman and company with a chance to chip away some more. Chafin goes baseline, cut off, deflected out of bounds by Bentley. It'll stay Mount Gilead ball with 5:02 left in the third.
Well, you make a good point, Trav. This is a team that can give up leads, so I think for them they just got to be happy that Chafin hasn't been really, averaging as many points as he does so far this season, and that it's just been Butterman and Kennan. They've both had phenomenal games. That third scorer would really help them dive back into this, so I think keeping Chafin, in single digits would be big.
And they just now called Mariotti for his third, so he's going to have to take a seat, and that's going to help out Mount Gilead as Chafin will go back to the line. Tough foul there. That's going to go against Chenier, his second.
Yeah, foul trouble is definitely, going to become an ongoing issue as we still have 5 minutes here in the third quarter, and always makes things a little bit more difficult, but when they had that lineup in that, you referenced, a lot of those guys will be back next year, kind of looking at the future. It's good experience for them with a little bit of a comfortable lead.
Gets them both. He's 4 of 4 from the line. That's his 4 points. It's a 13-point Golden Knight lead. Cass goes baseline, kicks it left side, works around to Chenier. Chenier from the elbow, pull-up jumper, yes.
Tough shot.
Chenier now with 8. 4 Golden Knights with 8 points. 43-28. Butterman picks up his dribble, tries to kick it, but it's intercepted. Nice play by Cass. Lauer gets it to Chenier. Now to Falk. Falk fakes the 3, goes into the lane, puts it up. That's going to be a charge. Take a look at the replay.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that as a foul. It's going to go against Falk. That'll be his first, team's third of the half, but a little out of control there. Looked like there was good positioning by the defensive player.
Yeah, you always want to just, a lot of the times, just commend them for putting their body out there to draw the foul. So still showing that, the will and the urge to want to come back and get back on the right track in this game's there for Mount Gilead.
Midway point of the third, 43-28 Golden Knights. Butterman, another tough take to the hole. Too strong. Rebound to the Golden Knights. Quickly ahead. Bentley unable to save it, though. It'll be a turnover, the 5th by the Golden Knights tonight.
Yeah, a little too antsy to move the ball up the court there, and going to result in a turnover. Now they will put a little bit more pressure on here in the front court.
And something I have failed to mention thus far, the crowd. Great crowd.
Yeah.
Seats filled down below. The Golden Knight student section's about 9 rows deep. We have overflow fans up here with us, which doesn't normally happen. So a great atmosphere here for a Tuesday night of basketball.
Yeah, it is a Tuesday.
Kennan gets it over to Chapman. Now to Chafin. He drives baseline, spin move. Tough shot, gets it to go. What a shot by Chafin, his first field goal, 43-30. Workman over the Falk. Now to Chenier. Ball movement's key here to trying to get an open look against this man-to-man. Lauer's going to work his way through, doesn't get any of the backboard, bounces out of bounds, and it will go to Mount Gilead. So take a look at the tough shot by Chafin. And head coach Blade Tackett will call a timeout. Northmor leading by 13, 43-30. But you felt a little bit of momentum switching over to the side of Coach Strasser's squad.
Yeah, I think if you're coach, you like the play of your team here in the third quarter. They've limited some of those three-pointers that the second half brought so much of for the Knights.
Butterman now in double figures with 13, as well as Kennan with 11. Chafin has now gotten up to 6 points, but on the other side, great balance by the Golden Knights. 4 players with 8, 1 with 7. Cass, Mariotti, Lauer, Chenier all with 8. Bentley with 7, and then you have Armros and Wenger both with 2. But normally if you get 5 players close to double digits or in double digits, you're going to have a good chance of winning this one. It's now a question on if they can finish.
Yeah, I feel like, I've been a broken record on that tonight, but it excites you when you see a team clicking like that and all guys filling their roles and responsibilities, because that's what the teams that do well in this area and any level of basketball, but it's what teams that want to go to a postseason as well and go far need to do.
3:12 left here, third quarter. Mount Gilead will get the inbounds. And they get it to Chafin. Slowly works his way across the timeline. Gets it over to Kennan. Spin move, ball fakes. Northmor able to recover, though, defensively. Gets it to Chafin, takes it to the hole, loses the handle, and it's taken away by the Golden Knights. Workman picks up his dribble and turns it over. That was a tough spot to pick up your dribble. Butterman to the hole, but Workman recovers and gets the charge call. If you take a look at the replay, he's able to get set just in time, and that is a great job of recovering after giving up the ball for a turnover.
Yeah, that's exactly, any coach wants to see that after you give it up on your side. Don't put your head down and complain. Get right back, get the ball back for your team.
Second foul on Butterman. 2:20 left here, third quarter. Lauer gets it to Bentley. And he's going to get fouled by Butterman so quickly. That's going to be his third.
And that's a tough one to swallow for the Indians now. They're having to deal with, one of their main offensive weapons here tonight, dealing with some foul trouble. So that'll go ahead and have him sit down for a little bit.
Aaron Rodgers into the game, though. Not the quarterback of the Packers. Different spelling. But he will now go in for Butterman. Golden Knights with possession. 2 minutes to go in the third. Falk off his foot, but it goes right to Bentley. Back to Falk. Now to Workman. Golden Knights running clock. Falk into the lane. Picks up his dribble. Back out to Workman. Now to Bentley. Armrose, now to Lauer. Mount Gilead allowing Northmor to work it around the perimeter, just not getting it in. Finally, they do get it to Bentley. Turnaround jumper, yes. Tough shot by Bentley. He has 9. It's 45-30. Quickly ahead. Butterman now into the lane. Back out to Chafin at the elbow. To Butterman for 3. Off the iron and out of bounds. It'll go to Northmor. So take a look at the tough shot by Grant Bentley. Just nice spin, fadeaway in the lane. And now there are 5 Golden Knights with at least 8 points.
Yeah, offensively, that's a struggle for Mount Gilead to really project or predict who's going to be getting the ball in any given possession so far. And we'll see who they elect to, or what they elect to do here. I don't think you can afford to give up as much clock to Northmor as you did last possession.
Mariotti checks back in. He inbounds it to Workman. Workman across the timeline. Hounded by Fitzpatrick as the Mount Gilead faithful looking for an offensive foul there. Mariotti goes into the lane. That runner deflected. He gets it back. Top of the key to Lauer. Looking to drive. Fakes it. Armrose was open inside the lane. He couldn't get it to him, though. He'll get it back out to Bentley with under a minute left in the third. Bentley will start to drive. Gets to Mariotti. And we're going to get a block against Fitzpatrick. And here we go again. Will Northmor once again hold this?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. What's your prediction in the last 42 seconds here?
In the Workman. Now the Lauer, 35 seconds inside the Bentley. Another tough bucket by Grant Bentley. He's in the double digits. It's 47-30. 23 seconds left in the quarter. Late run by the Golden Knights has them back out to their largest lead of the night. Chafin in the corner. takes it mid-range, pushes it up, no good. Rebound to Armrow, so the Golden Knights with 10 seconds can add on. Mariotti for three, off the back iron. Rebound to Lauer. He puts it up at the buzzer. Yes! Max Lauer, count it! My goodness!
If Max Lauer's in the three, you know it's a good night from the field.
Lauer at the buzzer. We've played three. The Golden Knights lead it 50-30. You're watching Boys High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank.
Here we go.
There's Max Lauer, who just hit an unbelievable shot to end the third quarter. We'll show that to you here in a bit as we begin the fourth quarter. Golden Knights with its largest lead of the night, 50-30. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. That ball bounces around, knocked out of bounds by Logan Mariotti. And let's take a look at that three at the end of the quarter. Lauer just had to dish it up 5 feet behind the line, and look at Blade Tackett too.
Yeah. It's one of those shots, you shooting hoops in a gym or in a driveway, you always imitating those in your head, and Lauer's going to get one of those moments. I'm sure he'll remember for the rest of the night and for quite some time.
Well, that puts him in the lead for my MVP voting just because of that shot. That puts him at 11 points along with Grant Bentley. Nice curl by Mariotti, floater off the back iron, no good. And there's Lauer, put back, yes, and one. Max Lauer has just been phenomenal inside the paint on both sides tonight. Give him 13 points on the night. And it's 52-30.
I think it was a matter of time before he had one of these kind of breakout performances. We talked about it in the pregame. Consistently, he's a stat stuffer that's been really important for the Knights.
Unable to hit the free throw, though. And the ball will go to Mount Gilead. Kennan. Also, Hayden wanted me to apologize to everybody for blowing your eardrums out on that call.
We both did. We both did.
Chafin for three. His first tray of the night. There's 9 points, but, I've seen enough of Max Lauer to when he hits a shot like that, you need to go crazy because that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, you got to appreciate those moments.
Mariotti back out to Lauer. Look for Bentley for a moment, but now gets it to Armrow. Golden Knights content on running clock up 19. Cass working in triple team, somehow works around it and scores.
Great patience from Cass to find that, little break in the arms of the Indian defenders.
Deep three by Chafin off the front iron. There's Lauer once again. Armrow, good hustle, saves it, but it goes into the hands of Butterman. Butterman quickly across the timeline into the lane, kicks it right side, Chafin. Now to Fitzpatrick for three, an open look off the front iron, bounces into the hands of Grant Bentley.
Good ball movement there for Mount Gilead. Definitely, the right shot that they were looking for, just a little bit too strong, came off the back of that rim.
Under 6 to play. 19-point lead for the Golden Knights. Lauer will take it to the hole, and he's going to be fouled by Chafin on the back side of the hand. That'll be Elijah Chafin's third foul, and Lauer will go back to the line. While we have a second, let's give some shout-outs. Debbie Schoenfeld, hello. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Lauer misses his first. David Grooms watching the Knights from South Padre Island, Texas.
Wow.
Welcome, David. Corinne Kampf, Lauer power.
I like
You're
it.
darn right on that one. However, Lauer power outage from the free throw line thus far.
Yep.
Rebound to Mount Gilead. And also, I have a temperature update from Terry. It's 54 degrees on the north side of Orlando. About 30 degrees warmer than it is here in North Bloomfield Township tonight. Chafin into the lane. Another tough take to the hole. Chafin into double figures with 11. And Mount Gilead will get a timeout. Back to a 19-point game here. Full timeout for Mount Gilead. So while we have a second, let's get a look in on Crestview, where the Lucas Cubs, 3:14 left, leading Crestview by 5. That game also on our Facebook feed and on our main YouTube page. Lucas, despite losing 2 main players from last year's squad, year in and year out, the Toms brothers,
they just recharge.
Helping them, yeah.
Be a big win, still a close game. That'd be a nice win for Crestview. They've been struggling a little bit lately. Cheerleaders not getting the basketball up here. If you can see on our little look in, we'll get one of those foam balls someday, Travis.
It happens. Lucas going to go back to the line. Nice take there. But there's your look in. Lucas and Crestview. That one coming down to the wire, but right now here at the Castle, Northmor in control of this with 5 minutes left. But, like I've said before, Mount Gilead, they have the ability to score in bunches. It's just a matter of if the Golden Knights can hold on to the ball. They break the press, right side Lauer. Backs it out. In the Bentley, layup shot, yes. Great ball movement. Give Lauer an assist now, too.
And, yes, beautiful pass. And Bentley, one of those guys you don't expect to be having such a great night from the paint, but he continues to find success down there this evening. Mount
Gilead gets his first offensive rebound of the night. Butterman, tough shot, no good. Lauer right there for the rebound. And if I were to say, I think Lauer's got a double-double. Home run ball right to Logan Mariotti for the bucket. He's now into double figures with 10. And Mount Gilead turns it over. Cass passes over to Mariotti again.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, brother.
Golden Knights firing on all cylinders. It's a 25-point lead.
That was a silly good pass from Cass there, and great job finishing for the Golden Knights.
Take a look at that again, Grayson. Whew. This has been the best I've seen Northmor play all season
Hands down.
long.
I totally agree.
This is a good Mount Gilead squad. They've lost a couple games as of late, but they aren't a team to look down on either. They can make some noise in the tournament. There's a nice pass inside. Yes, and one. Quade Harris onto the board.
It's what I think makes the play look impressive. As you said, you know, Mount Gilead isn't just a easy conference opponent. They're very tough, and the KMAC's very competitive, so this is a good quality game and competition for the Knights and even the series on the year.
Harris gets the friendly bounce as we get a substitution. Will Baker back into the game. But, you know, this is a good Mount Gilead squad. Put up 79 points against Northmor, 20-plus points over Northmor's defensive average. It's just the Golden Knights were able to hit their shots early and play better defense this time around. Mariotti with the crossover runner off the glass with a kiss.
Yeah. Just gave that a nice little smooch off the glass.
14 points. He leads the Golden Knights. That's going to be a charge. Take a look at that runner one more time. Gets the cross. And that's just a patented Logan Mariotti move, too. He loves the runner. He's got it down pat as well.
Yeah, you know, it's a good thing he's got that headband on because that hair risks getting in the way a little bit. So an assist from the headband there allowing him to have that good court vision.
Hello to Brenda, watching from Venice, Florida.
Nice little dribble move from Mariotti, bringing it up the court.
Right side, Bentley, open three.
Why not?
Why not? Bentley now with 16. 65-38. Chafin crossover, backs it back out. Left side to Baker. Baker looking, top of the key. Coming up on 3 minutes left. Make sure to stay tuned for the Scout Construction postgame. We'll have our Frito-Lay MVP. I'm stats and analysis, and if Northmor pulls it off, I'll have a chat with head coach Blade Tackett. Chafin, nice move. 13 points for him, timeout, Mount Gilead. But what were you about to say, Hayden?
Well, you know, we were just alluding to our postgame, and I don't ever like to speak prematurely, but Northmor up 25. Looks like this one's going to be pretty secured. I think, you know, it might be one of those with that, just the awesomeness factor tonight, kind of deciding our player of the game with he's had a great game other than just that shot. But when you look at a starting five, 10 points for Grace and 16.
4 of the 5 starters in double digits.
Yeah.
And then you have Andrew Armoros, who's more of a defensive player.
Right.
He'll get you a couple buckets a night, but if you have him shutting down a couple of the main players, you don't need him to, especially when you have balance on the other end. Exactly.
But it's been the most difficult stat line-wise, I think, to break down.
Terry Fisher, there's so many Floridians watching tonight, we should get together for a watch party. Yeah, it's just one of those projectors out by the pool. It's still warm enough, isn't it, down there?
We got our OH Report Florida viewership all on this one tonight.
So out of the timeout. I was going to say before that really nice shot by Chafin, I've called multiple Northmor games this year. They have yet to win, so it's going to feel good to get the jinx out of the way by me. I apologize to Golden Knight fans until then. Oh,
yeah.
I have no more words for the way Northmore's been playing tonight.
It's a rare occasion that we're left speechless.
Lauer getting on the floor. Jump ball.
I think Blade Tackett wanted a timeout saying, can you hear me? But I think they're going to go ahead and keep that one a jump ball. They'll still get possession.
But despite the big lead, they're still out there hustling 100% as Bentley, Armros, Cass will take a seat as they empty the bench out. Falk, Wenger, Chenier back in. Mariotti over to Lauer. Lauer spin move, puts it up. Yes. Lauer with 15. Chafin on the other end. How did that go down?
I want to say balance, but there might have been a little bit of luck mixed in there, but nonetheless, great shot from Chafin.
He is a very impressive player here for Mount Gilead. 2 points in the first half, 13 here in the second.
Yeah, I think that's someone we'll definitely continue to see towards the top of KMAC scoring the rest of the way this year and the next 2 years.
Senior TJ Deal will get some quality playing time tonight for the Golden Knights. He checks in, as well as Drew Hammond, another one of those future players for the Golden Knights. Brian Mullins watching from Las Vegas since the Freddies were postponed until tomorrow. Brian, we're thinking about making an OH Report trip out to Vegas in March, so hit us up when we get out there. We'll discuss more later, but I'm looking forward to that trip. Deal trying a deep three, airballs it. Rebound by Hammond, kicks it back out into the hands of Mount Gilead. Kennan, spin move, bucket, good. Kennan with 13. Wenger will get a timeout as Coach Blake Tackett's going to empty the bench out. And I believe Bryson Kearns and Isaac Black will check in. While we have a second, let's thank our sponsors tonight. Park National Bank, Morrow County Hospital, Frito-Lay, and Scout Construction. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free on pajama night here in the castle.
Yeah, nice and cozy. I don't, snow day for the Golden Knights, so maybe they've been in pajamas all day. I think we should have been informed of the theme and participated, but.
Well, that was me until I had to leave for the castle.
It's true.
Watched the whole season of Ted Lasso, first season this morning while I got prepped for this. Ball on the ground. That's going to be a jump ball. And it will go to the Indians with under a minute to go. So Northmor will go back above 500 with this win at 8-7. Mount Gilead will drop the 2 games under 6-8. Pass inside, nice catch. Kicks back out though. Fitzpatrick, right side. Both teams' JV squads, or the reserves at least, are in now. Logan High airballs it out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Gilead with 34 seconds left.
Yeah, I think this is a big win for Northmor after they've been struggling a bit. Mount Gilead is going to continue, this losing streak, but I think they'll have some good opportunities to watch film and take things away from this one and use that knowledge going forward.
Cameron Vickers fouled as he goes into the hole. That'll be against Kearns, his first. Team 6th. Logan High gets it to Fitzpatrick into the lane, shot off the iron. That's going to be an over the back, and that'll be a 1-and-1.
So a chance for Northmor to get back to that 70-point, score that they did have against Mount Gilead last time. The only difference is Mount Gilead's going to sit at 44.
TJ Deal will get a chance to get into the books. TJ with a chance to give Northmor another 70-point performance against their rivals this year. First free throw, in and out. But an offensive rebound. Deal now will try a 3 off the side iron, no good. That would have knocked the roof off this place if he would have hit that. 5 seconds left.
I have a feeling if they play this way in another game,
Deal
they'll get another
with the rebound,
chance.
and that'll do it. Your final from the castle, Northmor gets the win. 69-43. We'll take a break. Be back with our Frito-Lay MVP, stats analysis, and an interview with head coach Blake Tackett after this. You're watching Boys High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Time now for our Frito-Lay MVP, Max Lauer, 15 points, double-double, and your first three-pointer of the season. I don't think I've yelled that loud since I was last here in the castle for Beth Hardwick's buzzer beater. But, well, first off, congratulations. A very, very good win for you guys against your rival. balanced offensive game, shut down defense. Just take me through the game plan that helped you guys get the 69-44 victory.
Well, the key was stopping a few of their key players, and those players we play hard on the ball defense, hard deny them, and then the rest of us would help in the paint. And we played great help defense today, great team defense, great team win, great team offense.
All right, you got to take me through the three at the end of the third quarter. You know, it was just desperation time. You got the rebound, you turned around, you got a ball fake in there, and then you shot it from the sideline and switched it. Take me through that.
Oh, yeah. So I got it, looked up at the clock, saw 1 second, so I was like, I got this, go and let it fly. Let it fly, went in, and it was great, man. It was great.
Well, the best thing was the reaction from the guy right back here, Blade Tackett. I think he ran around like Jim Valvano after North Carolina State won the national championship, looking for somebody to hug. But that was just a great moment. Double-double, you know, you're averaging 4 points a game, 6 rebounds last year. You're up to 8 points and 8 rebounds. Just what have you been able to do from last season to this season to just get better?
Just practice hard, practice in the summer. I've been going a lot harder, like recently, and just I've been getting more athletic, and it's all turning out.
You guys coming into this one lost 3 of your last 5, but a game like this could really turn things around for you. What's a win like this going to do for you guys down the final stretch as you try and get a couple more wins before the tournament?
A lot of momentum. You know, this will carry in the next game against Centerburg. We'll be playing well that game. We win that game, it carries over to the next game.
All right, Max, and as always, you'll look right into the camera. Give a shout-out to anybody. Go for it, my friend.
I'd like to give a shout-out to Joey Mariotti.
Mariotti, another one.
Yeah, Mariotti. He had 16, and I love him.
All right, well, there you go. Max Lauer, our Frito-Lay MVP. If you want to hand things off to Coach Tackett, go for it. As we bring in head coach Blade Tackett, and first of all, I want to say congratulations, Coach. What a win you guys had tonight. Such a balanced offense, great defensive effort, but I think mostly for me, the jinx is over. I mean, multiple games I've called that you have not been able to get the win, so it feels good for me that I have not jinxed you guys for this season, but what a game.